The alarm goes off, and before your feet even touch the floor, the weight of the world is already on your chest. Your mind is racing through a dozen to-dos, half-formed worries about emails you haven't read, and a vague sense of dread for a day that hasn't even begun. You aren't waking up to a new opportunity. You are waking up to a battle you already feel like you are losing. This isn't just morning grogginess. It is the paralyzing, suffocating grip of morning anxiety. You feel like you are drowning in shallow water, looking for a surface that feels miles away. You feel overwhelmed because you have ceded control of your mind before the sun is even up. Most of us reach for our phones within seconds of waking. We scroll through headlines, we check notifications, we dive headfirst into the chaos of other people's lives. In that one simple movement, you invite the entire world, the crisis of the news, the curated perfection of social media, and everyone else's demands, into your private sanctuary. You are starting your day in a reactive state. You are a ship being tossed by the waves instead of the captain setting the course. By the time you finish your first coffee, your mental energy is already depleted by problems that aren't even yours yet. You are fighting fires you didn't even start. The Stoics believed that the first hour of the day is the most sacred. It is the foundation of what they called the Internal Citadel, the fortress of your mind. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world at his time, famously told himself, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." He didn't say this because his life was easy. He said it because his life was hard. He was leading an empire through plagues and wars. Overwhelming feelings come from looking at the whole mountain of the day at once. We look at the 12 hours ahead and see a landslide of obligations. A Stoic breaks the mountain into stones. We don't wake up to fix our lives or solve our future. We wake up to perform our nature as rational beings in this specific, singular moment. The overwhelm vanishes when you realize that the day doesn't belong to the world. It belongs to your faculty of choice. You cannot control what the day brings, what the markets do, or what your boss says, but you have absolute power over how you greet it. You are the architect of your own tranquility. To reclaim your mornings and dismantle that anxiety, I want you to implement these 2 shifts starting tomorrow. First, the no-fly zone. Do not touch your phone for the first 30 minutes of your day. This is non-negotiable. Your mind is at its most suggestive when you first wake up. Protect your mind's operating system from external viruses before you start your work. Use this time to move your body, to breathe deeply, or simply to sit in the silence and observe your thoughts without judgment. Reclaim your territory. Second, the single task objective. Anxiety lives in the many. Peace lives in the one. Instead of looking at a sprawling to-do list, identify the one thing that, if completed, would make the day a success. Just one. Write it down on a physical piece of paper. Until that one thing is done, everything else is just noise. Focus on the stone in your hand, not the mountain in the distance. When you master the one, the many take care of themselves. How you spend your first hour determines the quality of your next 16. If you're ready to stop reacting and start leading your own life, stay the course. We are on day 3 of 30, building a mind that nothing can break. It is a slow process, but it is the only one that lasts. It is the process of becoming the master of your own soul. Check the link in the description for our full mental discipline series, and our community guides. Wake up with purpose. Take your first breath of the day with intention. Stay stoic.